This video covers the First Avenue of GWARINPA Housing Estate. So we're starting our tour of the single largest estate in the entire West Africa from where the Ahmadu Bello Way ends. The very first road on our right is assigned the number 1, and that is the main First Avenue road. Every other road or crescent leading off this road is assigned the number 1, followed by another number that corresponds with its position on this road, starting from here. So, for example, this first road on my left is called 11 Road. The first one because it's on First Avenue, and the second one because it is the first road of First Avenue. This method of naming the street is replicated throughout the other avenues in GWARINPA Housing Estate. Let me mention though that some of the street numbers have been changed to the names of people. However, the locals here still identify the streets by their original numbering. So the beautiful evergreen neighborhood you're viewing right now is the residential area located on the streets, roads, crescents and closes found inside 11 Road of First Avenue. Permit me to briefly share this charming enclave with you before we go back to the main First Avenue road. GWARINPA Estate is actually a developed district situated in Phase 3 of Abuja Development Plan. As you may have observed so far, this mega estate hosts some of the most elegant architectural designs with good road networks and expensive houses. The estate itself stands on a land measuring about 1,090 hectares with 7 residential areas demarcated by large avenues. This is why the tour of the entire estate cannot fit into one video. To show you in details what GWARINPA Estate looks like in case you wish to rent or own a property here, or even book a hotel or Airbnb here, we will tour the estate avenue by avenue. So look under this video and hit the subscribe button and the bell icon next to it. That way I will notify you each time a video is uploaded on this channel. One of the reasons everyone prefers to live in GWARINPA is because it is right in the middle of at least 7 other districts. It is adjacent to Katampe and Jahi to the northeast, Kado to the east, Jabi district to the southeast, and Life Camp to the south, while to the west and northwest are Karsana and Dawaki respectively. Of the 7 districts, I have posted the videos of Katampe, Jahi and Jabi districts, so you can check out these videos on this channel to see what they actually look like. We are headed back to the main First Avenue road, but I would also like to show you this street off 11 Road, now known as Chief Godiokwaga Street. Save for the presence of a restaurant called Coal City Booker, this street is usually very quiet, perhaps because of the shades provided by tree canopies here. There are blocks of 2 and 3 bedroom flats inside mini estates on this part of the neighborhood for those who prefer apartment homes. So, back on the First Avenue main road, let's check out the second entrance. It is a crescent called 1-2 Crescent. Some of the old prototype designs for 5-bedroom fully detached duplexes are still found here. They are the off-white buildings with similar pink color roofing sheets that you look at right now. Many of the semi-detached and fully detached duplexes found in GWARINPA Estate were originally allocated to early civil servants that moved into the city, but many of them lacked the financial power to maintain these duplexes, and so many of the houses are old and dilapidated. Hence, the need for people to buy them over and renovate or even build new ones on that same plot. Back on the road, many of the residential buildings along the main road of the First Avenue have been changed to commercial uses. It was not originally designed that way. Certain parts were originally designed for commercial or religious activities, while some areas were for parks and gardens, leaving residential areas for homes only. But now, we find restaurants, banks, departmental stores, gyms, clubs, schools, and hotels, and so on, replacing the residential structures, especially along the major roads of the avenues. On this part, almost every building along both sides of the road is a business. Different brands now compete for space here. Well, if you are business-minded, you could see the opportunities that exist here. You can buy an aged residential property along the road and resell to a business organization that wants a presence in GWARINPA district at a good profit. Commercial spaces are usually more expensive, and you may even decide to change the property use to commercial with approval from the Federal Housing Authority and lease out the spaces. This next turn on the left is 1-3 Road. It leads off into another really quiet and peaceful residential neighborhood in First Avenue. Let's explore the area. GWARINPA Estate is viewed as a city of its own by many due to its size and capacity to provide everything you need without ever leaving. Residents here can boast of three key things: convenience, quality of life, and security. It is near every part of the city, and all the entry points to the estate are checked by the police, especially at night. Another interesting reason people choose to live in GWARINPA Housing Estate is its ability to accommodate all classes of people. Affluent residents like former government ministers and high personnel live here. There is affordable housing for the average or middle class, and even places where the lowest income earners live. I will show you one such slum along this First Avenue down the road called Kadobinko Village. There is a place for everyone in GWARINPA Estate, no matter your status in life. If you have watched up to this point, thank you for sticking around. There are really cool neighborhoods ahead that I would like you to see. So kindly hit the thumb up button under this video as we dive into the remaining part of the tour. You may wonder, why is GWARINPA Housing Estate so green with trees lining every single street of the neighborhood, unlike some of the expensive neighborhoods we have toured? The answer is in the age of this estate. GWARINPA Estate is an enduring legacy of the military head of state known as General Sani Abacha, who ruled Nigeria from 1993 following a palace coup d'etat until his death in 1998. Sani Abacha was considered one of the 20th century's most corrupt dictators. He was also viewed as a kleptocrat for the alleged embezzlement of 2 to 5 billion US dollars. Abacha and his family allegedly hid most of the loot abroad in Switzerland, United Kingdom, and the United States. I sometimes wonder what the city of Abuja would look like if all that money was not looted but invested in developmental projects. Anyways, since this estate was built under the administration of General Sani Abacha, it means that the trees and the greenery you see in GWARINPA must have been planted over 25 years ago. So it is only a matter of time and the other younger districts will have their greenery blossom like in GWARINPA and Jabi districts. This next T-junction you see is 3rd Avenue Junction. We will explore 3rd Avenue in our subsequent tours. To the left is where religious buildings are allowed in 1st Avenue. These are a few of them. While right opposite here, across the road, is the location of the cemeteries for Christians and Muslims. This busy spot ahead is a village market known as Kadobinko Market. Residents here patronize it for their food items, kitchenwares, and other utensils. The market is an extension of this Kadobinko village that accommodates some of the original Gwari settlers and many others who are unable to afford the minimum house rents in the developed areas. We will come across similar villages located right in the middle of the developed neighborhoods as we tour the other avenues in GWARINPA estate. This road to the right is the beginning of 2nd Avenue. Our next tour will begin here. Meanwhile, just opposite the market is this really nice quarters called Foreign Affairs Quarters. Perhaps it was originally assigned to the staff of the Foreign Affairs Ministry, but other non-staff own homes here now. The next road to the left is where the 5th Avenue begins. We will take a tour of 5th Avenue for your viewing pleasure in subsequent videos. When we do, you will understand why there are so many business plazas, hotels, factories, warehouses, and so on here. This new road under construction runs through and connects the entire GWARINPA estate, all the way from Karasana district to Katampe district, with a bridge to empty the traffic into Maitama district at Nikon Junction. Now, this is the part of 1st Avenue dominated by blocks of flats kind of apartment. Mostly, 3-bedroom flats are found in each of these blocks of 6 flats, referred to as Bonnie B. When a block contains 4 flats of 3 bedrooms each, it is referred to as Bonnie A. We may come across Bonnie A block of flats in our subsequent tours of the other avenues in GWARINPA estate. Let's take a brief look at the small neighborhood to the right and see what we've got there. Really, new beautiful residences are gradually replacing the old prototype architectures this part was known for. These buildings on the left are old designs. They are now being replaced by the sort of new edifices of the right side. Back on the main road as we take our final lap of this tour, To the right are Bonnie B corner shops. Some of the avenues have similar corner shops originally designed to serve as neighborhood business hubs that will service each avenue. While many still use the corner shops for businesses, majority of the shops have now been converted to homes for low-income earners. This is also the part of First Avenue where Crush Cafe and other relaxation hangout spots are located. Grill fish lovers spend most evening here. This last road of First Avenue to the left, called 17 Road, just before where First Avenue joins 4th Avenue, hosts some of the most beautiful homes found in First Avenue of GWARINPA Estate. This is the part of First Avenue where GWARINPA Police Station and Palazzo Versace Hotel are located. Let's take a look. I hope you have enjoyed the tour of First Avenue of the single largest estate in West Africa. Remember to hit the thumb up button and subscribe for more tours. Thank you for watching. Get ready for the next one. Now renamed Wole Soyinka Avenue. If you missed that first tour, I will leave the link to it for you in the description. You might as well click the card at the end of the video to see what the First Avenue of GWARINPA Estate really looks like. Let's explore the very first neighborhood to the left called 21 Road. Here, the original prototype houses were 4-bedroom semi-detached duplexes with the off-white wall paint and pink, almost flat roofing sheets you will see throughout our tour of the 2nd Avenue of GWARINPA Estate. Some residents have had to renovate and change the looks of some of the twin buildings or their own half of the buildings. That explains why the buildings here no longer have uniform appearance. Many of the buildings are being modernized either by their original allottees or the new landlord who have bought them over. So please don't be surprised by the sight of one building having two different looks or designs. You will see a lot of them on this tour of the 2nd Avenue. We talked about the existence of corner shops in some of the avenues in GWARINPA Estate, especially those avenues with no business plazas or shopping malls in the original GWARINPA Estate design. This is one of the corner shops for the 2nd Avenue. It is called 21 Road Corner Shop. Beer parlors, grill joints, and several other small businesses thrive in them. Many of the shops have also been converted to low-cost homes to accommodate some low-income earners. Down the road, I will bring you back to show you what is left of this 21 Road neighborhood. For now, let us get back to the major 2nd Avenue road, that is Wole Soyinka Avenue, to explore the first entrance on the right side of the road. It is formerly known as 20 Crescent, but it's now called Nsima Ekere Crescent. 202 and 203 roads host the entire neighborhood you see here. One of the public primary schools in Gwarinpa is located here as well. It is worth mentioning though that Gwarinpa Housing Estate is home to so many primary school and secondary schools that complement the public schools found in it. This crescent is among the last to be developed in 2nd Avenue by the Federal Housing Authority, the reason the prototype appearance is still fresh. Back on the Wole Soyinka Avenue, let us now take a really quick look at what is left of 2-1 road we toured earlier on the left side of Wole Soyinka Avenue. Our tour of the 2nd Avenue will be complete when we get to the end of this road, but each step of the way, we will be exploring the neighborhoods found on both sides of the road. The majority of the buildings here appear to retain the old designs, implying that many of them may be looking for new owners who can buy and modernize them in order to give this part of the neighborhood a facelift. Back on Wole Soyinka Avenue, it is time to explore the next neighborhood on the right. This is 22 Road, and this first turn on the right is a close. It's a very quiet corner. On the ground, this entire 22 Road is full of gates and barricades. Perhaps its nearness to the GWARINPA bypass, which is just behind it, poses increased security threats to the residents here. We will now dive deeper into 22 Road to show you a bit of this neighborhood dominated by 3-bedroom detached duplexes and yet another corner shop found in 2nd Avenue. The road infrastructure in GWARINPA neighborhoods is one of the most solid and enduring in the city of Abuja. It is also one of the most regularly maintained by the Federal Housing Authority. If you desire a laid-back neighborhood with good road networks and streets with well-planted trees, you should consider living in GWARINPA Housing Estate in the city of Abuja, Nigeria. I have posted videos of the grand tours of the avenues in GWARINPA Estate. If you wish to take a closer look at what the neighborhoods look like on ground, you may consider checking out the GWARINPA videos posted earlier on this channel. I hope the videos help you make informed decisions regarding moving apartments, finding a temporary stay location, or while purchasing a property. You may perhaps consider hitting the subscribe button under this video to be able to see more neighborhood videos, which I will keep posting on this channel for your viewing pleasure. Back on the major road, I mistakenly omitted the neighborhood on 14 Road while touring the 1st Avenue of this estate. It is the neighborhood to my left. Incidentally, this 1st Avenue neighborhood can also be accessed from 2nd Avenue through this road right here. Let us seize this moment to take a brief look at the small but well-organized community that make up the 14 Road. The second corner shop of the 1st Avenue is actually located here. The pharmaceutical shops, dressmakers, photo studios, bars, and several other small businesses whose stocks in trade are domiciled in these corner shops ensure that the residents here need not travel far to satisfy their urgent needs. This is yet another beautiful but secluded part of the First Avenue of GWARINPA Estate. The residents here must be enjoying really quiet and peaceful living, to say the least. This enclave, carefully concealed between the First and Second Avenues and hidden under trees in a manner that hardly attracts attention to it, certainly appeals and caters to those who are quietly rich. They seem to be gradually and silently buying up the old semi-detached duplexes that dotted this entire corner and turning them into architectural marvels. Well, there are still a good number of old prototype architectural designs still left here. If you want to, you can visit 14 Road to see whether there is any for sale. You will have easy access to all the avenues in GWARINPA as well as easy exit to the highways surrounding the estate if you have your home here. Back to 2nd Avenue. This next right turn by the H Medics Plaza is 24 Crescent. We will dive in and out to take a brief peek into this residential neighborhood. If you have enjoyed this tour so far, you may consider hitting the thumb up icon to give others a chance to see this video as well. To rent one of these 3 or 4 bedroom semi-detached duplexes may cost about 6 million naira per annum on the average. The prices vary depending on the age, finishing, features, and sometimes part of the estate where the building is located. Some semi-detached duplexes may therefore be renting for as high as 10 million naira per annum as at the time of posting this video. If you're looking to purchase a 4-bedroom semi-detached duplex here, you should keep between 250 million naira and 400 million naira, depending on your taste. However, there are blocks of flats type of apartments that contain 2 or 3 bedrooms found in GWARINPA as well. We will come across such residential buildings before the end of this tour. Those cost between 3 and 5 million naira in annual rents, depending on the features and location. The corner shops, which now serve as homes for many low-income earners, are often converted to 1-bedroom apartment, which includes a living room, a small bedroom, a kitchen, and a restroom. This can be rented for 1 million naira per annum on the average. Some of them cost way less though. Next on the left is an unpaved street called Abu Obe Street. There are amazing terrace homes found on this street and the one next to it. I have also seen a few hotels on this street in the past. Let's take a quick look. Next to Abuja Street is Sani Ahmed Daura Close. Let's also see what is in there. There is another street that leads to 4th Avenue from here, known as Aliyu Mustafa Street. Two major private schools are located on this street. Back to Wole Soyinka Avenue, and by the Icy World Center is the last enclave on this avenue we will tour before returning to Wole Soyinka Avenue and heading right to the end of it. This crescent is called Ishaya Shekari Crescent. It is one of the longest crescents on 2nd Avenue. It runs all the way from this junction of Icy World back to Wole Soyinka Road, where it ends at the Setrako Gate. This part of 2nd Avenue hosts many of the well-finished, fully detached duplexes and well-built blocks of flats. You can even find mansion-like edifices on this part of town. This is one of my favorite neighborhoods of 2nd Avenue. If you have watched up to this point, thank you. I want to believe you now know exactly what 2nd Avenue of GWARINPA Housing Estate looks like and are better positioned to make an informed decision on property and neighborhood choices. Our next tour will explore 3rd Avenue of this largest single housing estate in the West African sub-region. I'm excited to share that largely business territory with you. So kindly subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell icon to keep a date with me. Back on the major road of the 2nd Avenue, that is Wole Soyinka Avenue. We will tour it to one of the gates of the estate where 2nd Avenue ends. The blocks of flats here are known as Bonnie A, since each block contains 4 flats of 3 bedrooms each. Thank you for watching this video and see you in the next one. During our tour of the 1st Avenue of this estate, we passed by this junction, and I mentioned then that our tour of the 3rd Avenue will begin here, which is the major 3rd Avenue road now renamed Pamichael Imodu Avenue. If you missed the 1st and 2nd tours, I will leave the link to it for you in the description. You might as well click the cards at the end of this video to see what those avenues of GWARINPA estate look like. This entire right side until the 1st turn is a recreation and event spot called Evelyn Creation Center. Residents come here for different sporting and fun activities, including soccer, volleyball, swimming, and so on. Large events such as weddings and conferences are also held in these big halls. There are several other recreation and event centers like this in GWARINPA Housing Estate, so you don't really need to leave the estate to host your event or exercise your body. Let's explore the very first neighborhood to the right called 32 Crescent. By the way, to make the tour of this 3rd Avenue very easy to follow and because of its unique planning, I will focus on the right side of the avenue only until we get to the middle of the avenue. Then we will resume the tour from the other end of the avenue, covering both sides of Pamichael Imodu Avenue until we return where we started this tour. That is, the 3rd Avenue Junction, opposite Evelyn's Event Center. The original prototype designs for the houses in 3rd Avenue of GWARINPA include 3-bedroom semi-detached duplexes referred to as Badagry. You will see many of them as 2-in-1 buildings in the course of this tour. Some of them still bearing the original off-white wall paint and pink roofing sheets, while others completely renovated into other designs. 3rd Avenue was also largely dominated by simple bungalows, many of which are now being replaced with fully detached duplexes. This is the part of the avenue where the corner shops are located. While some of the shops here are still used for different businesses such as bars, grocery stores, laundry services, and even clubs, majority of the shops have now been converted to affordable homes, especially for low-income earners. Well, there are still many of the bungalows left in this neighborhood, and the others we will uncover for you in the course of this tour. If you prefer to live alone in a bungalow like me, you may consider checking out 3rd Avenue. Let's see some of the old bungalows still standing and the newly built beautiful ones dotting this landscape. As you can see, another of the public primary and secondary schools in GWARINPA is also located here. I once said that GWARINPA Housing Estate is also home to so many private primary and secondary schools that complement the public schools found in it. I have many other districts in the city of Abuja to uncover for you, both developed and yet to develop. There are several satellite towns which are part of the Federal Capital Territory that are mostly occupied by middle or average income residents of the FCT. I am yet to take you there. There are a number of other communities and settlements in various local government areas where many Abuja urban dwellers commute from that I would like to share with you in time as well. So why not take a moment to look under this video and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. Remember to turn on the bell icon next to the subscribe button so you can get the notifications the moment I post any video. So this is what 32 Crescent, the very first residential neighborhood of 3rd Avenue, looks like. Let us get back to the major 3rd Avenue road, that is Pamaikolemodo Avenue, and continue our tour of the right side of the road. Almost every semi-detached duplex along this avenue has been converted to commercial use. The same goes for the bungalows that once lined up parts of this road. Due to its strategic location, 3rd Avenue neighborhood, especially this Pamaikolemodo Avenue, has become the central business neighborhood of GWARINPA housing estate. Big brands are scrambling for business spaces at all costs here. Banks, electronics, fashion, restaurants, departmental stores, name them. They all want a piece of GWARINPA estate, and their ultimate destination is this very Pamaikolemodo Avenue. Now let's explore the next crescent. This is 34 Crescent. There are also really beautiful bungalows here as well, even though some have now been changed to duplexes. During our first avenue tour, I talked about some blocks of 3-bedroom flats that contain either 4 or 6 flats in each block. Then I explained that the blocks containing 4 flats each are called Bonnie A, while those containing 6 flats each are known as Bonnie B. Here in 3rd Avenue, we have Bonnie A apartments. I will also take you there where they are. Let me quickly mention that each 3-bedroom flat can be bought if you can find who is selling. You may decide to live in it, rent it out, or even use it for short lets. Back to Pamaikolemodo Avenue. There is a cluster of businesses on this spot that keeps here very busy 24 hours of every single day. Most big eateries are located here. Drumsticks, Kilimanjaro, Tastia, H-Medics, some even open for 24 hours, all day and all night. At this point, we have gotten to the middle of this avenue. We will now resume the tour from the other end where there are business plazas, and when we come back right here, we dive into this left turn to see what neighborhoods exist there. So this is the other end of the avenue where 3rd and 4th Avenues intersect. Several commercial properties can be found at this end, hosting banks, grocery shops, mall restaurants, electronics businesses, pharmacies, and shopping malls. GWARINPA Police Station is also located in this neighborhood on the first left entrance just off the road, although that neighborhood is under 1st Avenue. The water board office that serves GWARINPA housing estate is also located next to the police station there. But then, let's dive into 37 Road on our right, where most of the original prototype design of semi-detached duplexes are still maintained. This road has now been renamed Hafsat Hamadu Bello Street. It is a large but quiet residential neighborhood that links up with 35 Road. It is one of those neighborhoods where private schools are hidden away because of its calm atmosphere. If you have watched up to this point, thank you for sticking around. You may consider hitting the thumb up button at this point to give more people a chance to see this video and learn about this neighborhood too. This part of the neighborhood is 35 Road, where the block of flats called Bonnie B are mostly found. Individuals can own just a flat of 3 bedrooms or an entire block of 4 flats here. You have the freedom to adjust your own flat to whatever taste that suits your needs, as long as the structural design of the building is not altered. And this is a private school, by the way, one of the private schools you find hidden away in this neighborhood. Let's return to Michael Imodu Avenue and take a tour of the remaining commercial hub along the road. There are so many expensive furniture showrooms dotting this avenue. The same goes for luxury electrical showrooms. This exit on the left leads to a neighborhood in 5th Avenue. We will explore that beautiful residential enclave when our tour of 5th Avenue takes place. And by the way, this next left turn is the entrance to 5th Avenue. However, we are not diving in there on this tour. This right turn is the beginning of 35 Road with Body A block of flats, which I already showed you when we were in 37 Road. So these are more businesses on Michael Imodu Avenue. The left turn is 3-4 Crescent we told earlier. The crescent rejoins Michael Imodu at this location. This end of the crescent contains mostly semi-detached Badagry duplexes. Back on Michael Avenue, we will now head to the middle point where we stopped earlier to check out the estates found there. This fenced community on the right is where we are headed. It is the phase 1 of the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing Estate found in GWARINPA here, otherwise known as War College. The second phase is also right behind this one. Let's see what they look like, starting with the phase 1 of it. Your attention may have been drawn to the road infrastructure of GWARINPA neighborhoods. It is one of the best network of roads in the city of Abuja. It is also one of the most often cared for by both the residents and the Federal Housing Authority. I have posted videos of the ground tours of the avenues in GWARINPA Estate. If you wish to take a closer look at what the neighborhoods look like on ground, you may consider checking out the GWARINPA videos posted earlier on this channel. I hope the videos help you make informed decisions regarding moving apartments, finding a temporary stay location, or while purchasing a property. Feel free to share the neighborhood videos on my channel with your clients if you are a real estate agent or have friends and family who are considering investing in property. Let me also take you to the second phase of the Works and Housing Estate. This larger phase of Federal Ministry of Works and Housing Estate is located on a hillside that provides a nice view of GWARINPA Estate and beyond for the residents. It is well planned and contains mostly bungalows. To rent or purchase properties here is similar to the rest of GWARINPA, except for the properties located along the commercial hubs, which are often priced higher. If you're looking to purchase a 4-bedroom semi-detached duplex here, you should prepare to part with between 250 million naira and 400 million naira depending on your taste. 2 or 3-bedroom flats here cost anywhere between 3 million to 4.5 million naira in annual rent, depending on the features and the finishing of the building. Power and water supplies are sufficiently stayed in GWARINPA Housing Estate in general, but can become irregular during dry seasons or when a need for maintenance arises. Let's now return to Pamichael Imodu Avenue. This part planted with trees is yet another cemetery found in GWARINPA Estate. We saw one during our earlier tour of First Avenue. Just next to these commercial properties and behind them is situated yet another village inside GWARINPA Housing Estate, this time in the 3rd Avenue of the estate. This is called GWARINPA Village. I will take a walking tour of this village and the corner shops neighborhood in subsequent videos so you can have an up-close view of them. Just like Adobinko Village, there is also a village market around the village where residents can buy almost every household item, food items, building materials, and auto spare parts. I want to believe you now have a fairly good knowledge of what 3rd Avenue of GWARINPA Housing Estate looks like, and you are better positioned to make an informed decision on property and neighborhood choices. Our next tour will explore the 4th Avenue of this largest single estate in West Africa. I am excited to share that mostly residential neighborhood with you. So, kindly subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell icon to keep a date with me. I will now leave you with the rest of the commercial hub of this estate to where it ends, just opposite Evelyn's Event Center. Thank you for taking this tour with me. See you in the next one. Single housing estate was conceived, that is, the federal government staff No wonder there are quarters in Gwarinpa Estate still bearing names of federal ministries, such as Foreign Affairs Quarters, Ministry of Works and Housing Estates, and so on. On this tour, I will show you the length and breadth of the 4th Avenue of the Gwarinpa Estate, starting from the Wole Soyinka Avenue spot where it begins, to the end of it where it merges with 6th Avenue and every neighborhood in between. The first turn I took on the left is Stephen Orosanya Street. Down the street where it merges with 1st Avenue is a neighborhood of several modest hotels and lodging accommodations hidden away from the other bustling Gwarinpa neighborhoods. You will also find a few private schools in this general area, such as Lead British International School. Some real estate developers also consider this neighborhood fit for mini residential estates. There are quite a good number of residential apartments down the street. If you missed any of the tours of the 1st to 3rd Avenues, I have left the links to those tours for you in the description. You might as well click the cards at the end of this video to see what those avenues look like in order to get a holistic view of Gwarinpa Housing Estate. Remember to subscribe if you haven't done so to see many more neighborhoods I will share with you. As is often the case in the other avenues we have toured in this estate so far, many of the residential properties along the major road of 4th Avenue have been converted to commercial uses. As such, you will see hotels, private schools, restaurants, and other businesses on plots where residential properties once stood. Otherwise, this avenue was predominantly a residential neighborhood of mostly detached 4-bedroom duplexes with a designated area for commercial activities. Bonnie A type of apartments are found at the beginning of the avenue, just before and on the left side of Stephen Oronsanya Street. Let's explore the very first crescent to the left called 4-1 Crescent. By the way, I will focus mostly on the left side of this avenue in the course of this tour. The reason is because this avenue borders with Murtala Mohammed Expressway to the right. So the larger parts of the residential neighborhoods are located on the left side of the road, whereas what is left of the right side of the 4th Avenue Road are now businesses. Many of the homes found here still retain the original prototype design for the 4-bedroom semi-detached duplexes known as Mansfat, if I am not mistaken. Well, this crescent and the one next to it are among the quiet crescents found in the estate. As a matter of fact, 4th Avenue has some of the coolest residential neighborhoods in Gwarinpa Housing Estate. Just wait until we get to the 4-4 crescent. The neighborhood will blow your mind. Now, this is 4-3 Crescent, right next to 4-1 Crescent. Many of the compounds here are really spacious. Notice too that the crescents are also gated and the entrance is manned by security guards. These and the existence of cameras in almost every home complement the work of the police to ensure the security of the residents of these and other residential neighborhoods of 4th Avenue. The next left turn leads us into 45 Road, another interesting neighborhood right behind the corner shops of First Avenue. This area hosts 5-bedroom fully detached duplexes with very large spaces in the compound. Some of the old prototype designs have been replaced with really beautiful modern homes while maintaining the greenery of the area, giving this neighborhood the facelift that is refreshing to behold. Some of the old buildings have even been renovated either by the original allottees or new landlords who either live there or now use them as offices, private schools, or for other commercial reasons. If you love spacious compounds, this part of GWARINPA may just be good for you. The corner shops can easily be accessed from here, while some of the shops there are still used for different businesses such as bars, grocery stores, laundry services, pharmacies, and even street foods, making shopping locally convenient for the residents of this neighborhood. Majority of the shops have now been converted to affordable homes, especially for low-income earners. Back on the 4th Avenue Major Road, this left turn leads into the 1st Avenue. You may consider checking out a tour of that avenue after this one. The link is in the description. What are your thoughts about GWARINPA Housing Estate? What else do you genuinely wish to learn about this and other neighborhoods we have toured? Do you consider this estate the kind of place you could live in if you were to relocate to the city of Abuja, Nigeria? Does it look like the neighborhood you would prefer to spend your short stay in the city if you were visiting? Would you like to rent or buy a property here? Are there some other services you will be requiring in the city you would wish to share, such as guided tour of the city, property documentations, and so on? Kindly share your thoughts with me on these or any other interests you may have in the comment, or send me an email through the address provided in the description. Those who follow me on Instagram should feel free to chat me up as well. The right side of this spot is the area designated for business plazas in the original GWARINPA estate plan. Champion Plaza is there, Pathfield and other plazas are also there as well. And the left turn leads into the 3rd Avenue of GWARINPA Estate. We have taken a tour of that avenue as well. The link is in the description under this video. There is a small close to the right known as Bolanle Onagorowa Close. Let's take a peek before taking you to my favorite crescent of 4th Avenue. I have many other districts in the city of Abuja to uncover for you, both developed and yet to develop. There are several satellite towns which are part of the Federal Capital Territory that are mostly occupied by middle or average income residents of the FCT. I am yet to take you there. There are a number of other communities and settlements in various local government areas where many Abuja urban dwellers commute from that I would also like to share with you in time. So, why not take a moment to look under this video and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. Remember to turn on the bell icon next to the subscribe button so you can get the notifications the moment I post any videos. Now, let's dive into the 44 Crescent, which is found inside the 441 road. First of all, take note of the entrance, that it is gated with manned security checks while entering or exiting. Then pay close attention to the greenery. Every single compound seems to care for the lawn and trees in their allotted space. Take notice of the pedestrian walkway. The roads are so clean you would wish to spread a mat on it for an evening picnic. The compounds are spacious, perhaps because the spaces once hosted 5-bedroom fully detached duplexes in the original prototype designs. And what can I say about the architectural designs of the individual homes in this neighborhood? The way the beautiful edifices blend with the greenery of this neighborhood is simply breathtaking. If you haven't thought of Gwarinpa as a place you can live and raise a family, this should change your view. You haven't even seen Fifth Avenue yet. There is a reason some of the highly placed government officials such as ministers and senators still live in Gwarinpa, even when they own properties in more expensive districts like Maitama and Guzape. Guys, let me allow you soak it all in. This green roof spot should give you an idea of how spacious the compounds of the fully detached duplexes found in this neighborhood really are. There are even boys' quarters behind each one of them. This is the exit of the 44 Crescent, even though it is under lock and keys now. The last one to the left is the 46 Crescent, although it looks like it close to me. Perhaps because it continues up to the hill, the remaining part of the crescent is yet to be completed. I have posted videos of ground tours of the avenues in GWARINPA housing estate. If you wish to take a closer look at what the neighborhoods look like on ground, you may consider checking out the GWARINPA videos posted earlier on this channel. I hope the videos help you make informed decisions regarding moving apartments, finding a temporary stay location, or while purchasing a property. Feel free to share the neighborhood videos on my channel with your clients if you're a real estate agent or have friends and family who are considering investing in property. The next junction is where 4th Avenue ends. Our next tour will take us to 5th Avenue of GWARINPA Housing Estate. It is one of the neighborhood tours you definitely wouldn't want to miss. Kindly subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell icon to keep a date with me. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one. The new road is known as Tai Solarin Avenue, and today's tour will cover the three distinctive neighborhoods of the 5th Avenue, starting with this one on the right side of the road called Michael Jackson Crescent. We will come back here and explore the left side of the Tai Solarin Avenue, which includes Gani Faoyimi Street, 54 Road, as well as the streets and closes in between. Then we will finally take the tour of the 52 Road, a part of GWARINPA housing estate dedicated to commercial activities. The entire 5th Avenue is tucked between the 1st and the 3rd Avenues. Michael Jackson Crescent is home for mainly bungalows to the left, flanked by the semi-detached duplexes known as Badagry to the right. Many of the old bungalows dotting this crescent have now been replaced with or renovated to really powerful new ones, and quite a few of them now have fully detached duplex or terrace buildings standing on their former plots. This part, where there are many bungalow estates with uniform roofs, is the 59 Crescent, an awesome secure gated community, very serene and peaceful. I have shared the epic view of this community during my ground tour of 5th Avenue of this estate. Should you wish to look it up, I have left the link in the description. If you have missed any of the area tours of the 1st to 4th Avenues, I have left the links to those tours for you in the description as well, so as to get a holistic view of GWARINPA housing estate. Remember to subscribe if you haven't done so to see many more neighborhoods I will share with you. If you can get an approval to erect a duplex or even a terrace building here, I will recommend this neighborhood of bungalows if you desire to own a property in GWARINPA. The reason is that it's cheaper to acquire plots with a bungalow on it if you would see who is selling, and to demolish and build what has been approved for you on it. Now, let us go back to where we started this tour at Tai Solarin Avenue. It is time to go explore the left side of that road and find out what communities exist there. So these upstairs on the left provide the example of an investor who came here, bought 2 plots with bungalows on them, demolished and erected the apartment buildings you see there. While some of the flats in the buildings are on annual rent, some are used for short lets. Let me know what you think about the investment idea I just shared with you in the comment. Now let's dive into the neighborhoods on the left side. The first street here is Gani Fawemi Street, also a community of bungalows. Notice what has happened to this Mike Okoronkwo close. The majority of the bungalows here have disappeared, now replaced by fully detached duplexes, mansions, blocks of flats, and even mini estates of duplexes. This is the 5-4 Road neighborhood where expensive but really cool estate communities are hidden away. Popular estate developers like Brains and Hammers, Norren Court, FAB Crystal all have awesome estates in this quiet neighborhood of 5th Avenue. Bruno House is also located here. Back on Tai Solarin Avenue, and as is often the case in the other avenues we have toured in this estate so far, a few of the residential properties along the major road of 5th Avenue have been converted to commercial uses. As such, you will see hotels, private schools, shopping malls, and other businesses on plots where residential properties once stood. Otherwise, this avenue was predominantly a residential neighborhood of mostly bungalows, with semi-detached 3-bedroom Badagry duplexes flanking them, a section for Bonnie B block of flats, and a large designated area for commercial activities. Here is located one of such private school premises you can find in GWARINPA housing estate. Now, let's revisit what is left of Michael Jackson Crescent neighborhood we toured earlier, starting with Martin Luther King Jr. Street. Real estate investors are now gradually buying up the bungalows here and turning them to duplexes. With two of the Fifth Avenue residential neighborhoods uncovered for you, let's now head to 52 Road neighborhood dedicated to commercial activities. In the meantime, what are your thoughts about GWARINPA Housing Estate? Would you consider owning a home in the estate if you were to relocate to the city of Abuja, Nigeria? Does Fifth Avenue in particular appeal to you? Will you like to rent or buy a property here? Kindly share your thoughts with me on these or any other interests you may have in the comment, or send me an email through the address provided in the description. You may also follow me on Instagram for direct messages. It is this part of Titularin Avenue that we find the Bonnie B block of flats. We will see more of them when we're done exploring the commercial neighborhood. So here is 52 Road, the community of businesses. This neighborhood is home for different classes of hotels, lounges, clubs, recreational centers, event halls, shopping plazas, private schools, conference halls, warehouses, game centers, religious buildings, fitness centers, bakeries, several office buildings, and so many other business buildings. I have many other districts in the city of Abuja to uncover for you, both developed and yet to develop. There are several satellite towns which are part of the Federal Capital Territory that are mostly occupied by middle or average income residents of the FCT. I am yet to share those with you as well. There are a number of other communities and settlements in various local government areas where many Abuja urban dwellers commute from that I would love to share with you in time as well. So, why not take a moment to look under this video and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. Remember to turn on the bell icon next to the subscribe button so you can get the notifications the moment I post any video. I have posted videos of ground tours of the avenues in GWARINPA estate. If you wish to take a closer look at what the neighborhoods look like on ground, you may consider checking out the GWARINPA videos posted earlier on this channel. I hope the videos help you make informed decisions regarding moving apartments, finding a temporary stay location, or while purchasing a property. Feel free to share the neighborhood videos on my channel with your clients if you're a real estate agent or have friends and family who are considering investing in property here in Abuja, Nigeria. Thank you for taking this tour with me. I hope to see you in the next one. Africa ends with this 6th Avenue tour. On this community, which is called the 6-4 Crescent, is as far as it gets. The heart of 6th Avenue is the 6-9 road and every street, crescent, and close leading off that road. I will show you that neighborhood in this tour in addition to the other smaller communities found along the 6th Avenue major road. So, sit tight, get your popcorn handy, and let's enjoy this relaxing moment together. If you missed any of the aerial tours of the 1st to 5th Avenues, I have included the links to those tours for you in the description so as to get a holistic view of GWARINPA Housing Estate. Remember to subscribe if you haven't done so to see many more neighborhoods I will share with you. This road is the main 6th Avenue road. Today's tour will revolve around it. We will be exploring the roads and streets of this road and returning until we get to where it merges with 4th Avenue. This next right turn is 6-9 road. Let's see what this portion of it has to offer. However, the largest section of the 6-9 road will be covered when we get to the major entrance, which is still ahead of the 6th Avenue main road. In the meantime, what are your thoughts about GWARINPA Housing Estate? Assuming you have seen the earlier toured avenues, would you consider owning a home or renting one in the estate if you were to relocate to the city of Abuja, Nigeria? Kindly share your thoughts with me on this or any other interests you may have in the comments, or send me an email through the address provided in the description under this video. You may also follow me on Instagram for direct messages. This mini estate of fully detached duplexes is apparently under construction. It seems to have a swimming pool in it. The area tours of neighborhoods which this channel shares with you uncovers real estate investment opportunities that exist in hidden enclaves such as this. 6-9 road continues to the left, but we will explore that part from the other end of it. For now, let's go back to the 6th Avenue main road. I have posted videos of ground tours of the avenues in GWARINPA estate. If you wish to take a closer look at what the neighborhoods look like on ground, you may consider checking out the GWARINPA videos posted earlier on this channel. I hope the videos help you make informed decisions regarding moving apartments, finding a temporary stay location, or while purchasing a property. Feel free to share the neighborhood videos on my channel with your clients if you're a real estate agent or have friends and family who are considering investing in property here in Abuja, Nigeria. Back on the 6th Avenue Main Road. This part of the avenue appears to have both fully detached and semi-detached duplexes as its original prototype design. So if your taste is fully detached, which usually has a more spacious compound and sometimes up to 5 bedrooms, you will find it here. If however you prefer a fewer number of rooms and still have enough compound space that can pack up to 4 cars, the semi-detached duplexes here will afford you the comfort and tranquility you seek. (692) Road is located on the right side of this 6th Avenue Road. Let's take a quick peek into the community to see just a scratch of the beauty that belongs to this quiet residential enclave. In this community, almost every single old fully detached duplex has been renovated or completely demolished and rebuilt into beautiful modern mansions. Here looks like a section of 6th Avenue where everyone is free to erect whatever architectural edifice that appeals to them. So if you don't like the look of the old designs, you can easily buy an old one from whoever is willing to sell and turn it into a modern home that can compete with these massive, lovely architectural designs you see right now. This part is an extension of the 6th Road, which we will cover extensively as the tour continues. For now, we will return to the opposite side on the left of the 6th Avenue Main Road to explore the Dalhiru Saleh Street. I have many other districts in the city of Abuja to uncover for you, both developed and yet to develop. There are several satellite towns which are part of the Federal Capital Territory that are mostly occupied by middle or average income residents of the FCT. I am yet to share those with you as well. There are a number of other communities and settlements in various local government areas where many Abuja urban dwellers commute from that I would love to share with you in time as well. So, why not take a moment to look under this video and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. Remember to turn on the bell icon next to the subscribe button so you can get the notifications the moment I post any video. Now that we have explored GWARINPA Housing Estate, Abuja, Nigeria, the important question to ask is, can you get the best living experience here, which includes a blend of social life and comfort? The straightforward answer is yes, you can get that and more. GWARINPA could be considered a city on its own due to its size and capacity to provide everything you need without ever leaving the estate. This means there is convenience, there is quality of life, and there is security. It is also well connected with good road networks and well-developed houses. In recent years, it has also become a hub for economic activities. Yet another reason GWARINPA presents best living experience is its capacity to accommodate both the affluent resident and the average class, offering affordable housing that are both fancy residences and more budget-friendly options. 6th Avenue in particular is home to the majority of smaller gated estates in GWARINPA. It also has interconnections to estates in Life Camp and Dawaki. 6th Avenue is arguably the most populated avenue in Gwarinpa Estate. There are really so many modern buildings here, and it is the avenue of Gwarinpa where you can find residential homes that are self-contained, one-bedroom and two-bedroom apartments. Unlike other avenues, 6th Avenue stretches really far and extends to locations such as Lungu, a village settlement at the fringe of 69 Road. Now let's head to 69 Road to explore the heart of 6th Avenue. This right turn is the main entrance to 69 Road. Let's dive in and explore the very heart of the 6th Avenue. The original prototype blocks of flat apartments in this neighborhood still stand strong. Let's take a closer view of some of them located on the 693 Road. If you're looking to purchase or to rent two-bedroom apartment, you will likely find one here. Another interesting thing that makes Gwarinpa a place for best living experience is the fact that you can take a walk in your estate in the night and come across many residents doing the same. Believe me, Gwarinpa residents are nocturnal. They love to move at night and they feel very safe doing so. Because they love nightlife here, there is no shortage of hangout spots in the estate. Some of the spots are known for serving the best hot grilled proteins, where residents sit to relax over cold drinks. Other spots offer fun activities and great atmosphere for networking. There are many eateries and fitness centers as well, and a whole lot more. In fact, it is very possible to have a good work-life balance in Gwarinpa without leaving the estate. It is not just the social life, there is plenty business activities in the estate too. From small shops to large business entities, there is something for everyone here. Gwarinpa is a hotspot for all levels of entrepreneurs. There are even mini markets in various locations in the estate, such as Kadobinko Market in 1st Avenue and Yarkaswa along the 6th Avenue Main Road. These rapidly increasing business activities in the estate make access to certain services easy for the residents. So, from its choice of architectural designs and vibrant community spirit to its thriving business environment, as well as its strategic location, Gwarinpa embodies the very essence of modern living in Africa's largest economy. Whether you are seeking a place to call home, looking to expand your business ventures, or simply craving a vibrant community to be a part of, Gwarinpa welcomes you with open arms. Now, let me take you through this really quiet and cool neighborhood of the 6-9 road. With well-paved road networks and walkways, solar street lights, lush greenery, and very clean environment, the residents of this Lawson Street and every other street or close in between are living their best life. I will let you enjoy the refreshing sights of the neighborhood for a moment. If you have watched up to this point, well done. You now have a good idea what to expect if or when you would visit the 6th Avenue of the largest single estate in West Africa. You have learned about the road networks and the kind of homes that exist here. You may have also observed with keen interest the potential investment opportunities the 6th Avenue in particular and Gwarinpa in general offer. More than anything else though, you must have learned why Gwarinpa Housing Estate offers one of the best living experiences in the city of Abuja, Nigeria. And now, if you have attached any value to this tour, all I ask you to do is to hit the thumb up button under this video to give others the opportunity to take this tour with us as well. If you wish to see more tours as and when I post them, you may also consider hitting the subscribe button and the bell icon next to it. That way, you will be notified the moment I share new tours here. Let's now return to the 6th Avenue main road and take the concluding lap of the 6th Avenue tour. To my left is one of the entry and exit gates of the estate called Galadima Gate. Once you exit through this gate, you are on the Moratala Mohammed Expressway and the city center is only about 10 minutes away. There is a police post by the gate, just as there is a police checkpoint at every other entry point of the estate, especially at night, to ensure that the unwanted guests are not welcome into the estate. The last road to my right is the 6th Road. This marks the end of the neighborhoods in our tour of 6th Avenue. And just opposite the 6th Road community is the area of the commercial properties that provide shopping venues for all the avenues located around it, including the 4th, 6th, and 7th Avenues. The next junction marks the end of 6th Avenue and the beginning of 4th and 7th Avenue. Thank you for taking this tour with me. I hope to see you in the next one.